Hey friends, I hope you are great today. Want to say thank you for the love and support that you've been giving me over the few days. I received a text from a mom. She is struggling with a lot of things. A lot of things are happening in her life currently. She's unable to cope, and one of her coping mechanism is alcohol. She asked me a question: did I ever think about harming my kids when I was in that situation? I said, yes. And I remember the first time someone asked me that question, it was my psychiatrist. I was in her room and she asked me, do I think about harming my children? I cried my eyes out. It was hysterical. It was really bad before I could answer her. And then because it was the first time anyone has ever asked me that question, and I didn't even think that a person could be asked such a question. And I said yes, because I was feeling very guilty of even answering the question, because how can a mother want to hurt her child? How can you give birth to someone that you don't want? You want to hurt them. Um, as I continue to say that depression is more like a chemical imbalance in your system, in your brain. You are doing things out of character. If you were like an outspoken, talkative person, an extrovert, you become introverted. It changes who you are. It changes how you think. It changes your moods. You are not your true self when you think about these things. You are not even in your right mind to even think of harming your kids. Hence, I urge you to seek help. I urge you to go through counseling, because the fact that that the lady was able to text me that question, meaning that she's acknowledged that something is wrong with me. And some other moms don't even get the opportunity to even ask such questions. They act on that. They will kill their own kids and put them in bags and leave them to die. Others will just do the most harmful things to their kids. I remember I read a story a few years back, and I didn't realize it was depression linked. The lady had few 6 to 3 months old baby. She burned her baby alive with an iron. She said that the baby was demonic, and I want to say that it was, if she had gotten help earlier, she would have not done that to her own child. So because postnatal depression is something that is real. It's something that occurs to mothers, most mothers. Some mothers connect to their children instantly. Some mothers don't. I remember with my second baby, I couldn't, I think for the first few weeks, I couldn't connect. And I think the baby was because the baby was born very tiny and he couldn't grab on my nipple, and I blamed myself somehow that if I had eaten right, if I had done that, then my baby would have been bigger, because the first baby was a big baby. And when I could not, when he was crying, I couldn't. So my husband was there. Luckily enough, I had someone that I had. My husband was there with me 24 hours. He wasn't working at the time. So he noticed that, and he could take the baby from me and do a lot of things, and to let me chill, because he would cry. I would not pick him up when he's crying. So those things are things that you should look out for. Seek help. You still have an opportunity to help, to be helped. So don't sit in your corner and think that you are alone. You are not alone. We've been there. We walked the road that you're about to walk. And trust me, it will get better. Love you guys.